Hey guys, it is the Monday Morning Marketing Show. I'm jumping in here. It's the week of Thanksgiving, so time management is on my mind a lot today because there's all kinds of things that we're all doing. There's holiday stuff, if you're hosting Thanksgiving dinner, there's all kinds of stuff that needs to be done. Your house needs to be clean, the meals need to be cooked, you need to make sure you have all the dishes together, you need to make sure everyone knows what time to come over, you have to coordinate in-laws, all kinds of things are happening this week. If you are a business owner and you are a mom, a wife, if you cook, whatever you do, if you're part of a family, this week's going to be kind of tricky. And so we have to make sure we're setting aside the time to do the things that are really important in our business, and the time that things that might not seem urgent or important, you still need to get done. So I want to talk today a little bit about time management and how, like, my solutions for it. Obviously, I've had a busy morning. My hair's a mess. I'm just a wreck. But it's fine because we have things that need to get done. So this morning I spent over at one of my clients' shops, and we talked a little bit about operations and the marketing plan moving forward and the things we're going to go over. Christine, how's it going? Hope you're having a great Monday morning. And so one of the things is I want to show you guys kind of some actionable tools that I've been doing to really make sure that my business does not go to the back burner. I feel like I have a lot of conversations with entrepreneurs that are service-based, people that do things for other people, that have to deliver for clients and spend time doing that work. Whether you're a graphic designer, whether you're a coach or a therapist or a personal trainer, or you're a website designer, all of those things, you are actually spending time delivering things. Oh, thanks, Christine. My lash curl is amazing, and she gave me extra long cat eye ones for my anniversary, and I love them. I'm obsessed. I think I need to stick with them. I love them. So back to time management. A lot of us will stay up super late to do work for other people, but then when it comes to our own business, we're not willing to stay up late and do those extra hours because we're like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. So my suggestion to you is use whatever time management system you want, whether that's Trello, whether that's a Google Calendar, whether that's a paper calendar that you write in. Scheduling your tasks, but front-loading your own business work really has made a difference in my business. So I try to focus the early mornings on the things that I want to get done for my own business. And then I will put my client stuff at the end. And those people are important. They're the ones that pay my bills. They're the ones that give me money in exchange for the services I have. Hey, S'mores, my cat's up here, wants to come say hi. And so I will stay up super late, no matter how long it takes. I will stay up and get that work done. We will all fit in the work when our paycheck is involved, right? So by making sure you front load your own business's work in the beginning, whether that's Instagram, whether that's accounting, whether that's whatever it is that is going to move your business forward, put the money-making activities for your own business up front, and then schedule everything else around that. Now, I like to, this changes all the time, but I like to think about the amount of time I can dedicate to my business ahead of time. Usually weekly, like Sundays, I will sit there and I will write, okay, what do I have going on in the week? I put my family stuff in my calendar first, then I fit in my business, my work time around that. And then, like I said, I will put in, okay, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, 5 to 6:30 when I have to wake up my kids. That hour and a half, I'm going to dedicate it to my own business and growing my business. Not busy work, not stuff that's not going to make a difference. The things that are going to move the needle farther in my business, I will put up front. And then the rest of my stuff, I will go around that. So being intentional of your weeks and spending that time every Sunday to look ahead and say, okay, what do I have going on in my real life? And then what can I do for my business around that, I think is important. Also, I would recommend communicating with your clients. If this is going to be a week that's super busy for you, let your clients know up front that you're going to be available during these times to respond to emails, just so they're not waiting around for you to answer things. Just managing expectations up front, not only with your clients, but also with your family. If you have a project coming up, like last week I told my husband, I got to really put my head down this week and focus because I'm going to try to take more time for our family stuff on the week of Thanksgiving. Got a lot of things to cook. I got a lot of things to clean and plan. So last week I told him, I'm going to need you to do more of the running around with the kids, so I can sit down and really focus on getting ahead of schedule. So really that communication factor is going to be huge for you during the weeks that you're cramming a lot of stuff in, personal and business. Really make sure you're communicating up front and managing those expectations, not only to other people, but to yourself. And by setting aside time either today, thank you, Kathy. Seriously, I'm getting so many compliments. I need to tell my lash girl how amazing she is. if you really communicate with yourself up front and are intentional how you spend your time during the week, you're going to be more likely to succeed and spend that time wisely. I mentioned yesterday, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but for the first time ever, I ordered my groceries online. And it was really game-changing for me because I was thinking to myself, number one, I'm saving all this time. I am a terrible grocery shopper. When I go to the store, I will wander the aisles. I'll forget something in the aisle that I started in, so I'll have to go back and grab that stuff. I'll be there for like 3 hours. And my husband will call me and be like, where are you? What are you doing? Not only that is I will always either forget something or there will be something out of stock that I can't find, usually. Those are all problems I face. Also, so not only finding the stuff that's not out of stock, but also I will go and I will see random things and I'll throw it in my cart. So I'm spending more money than I should have been spending in the first place. And I feel like time is the same as that, right? That's a big metaphor for time. If we do not write down, make a list of what we need to spend our time doing and put those on a schedule, when we do have that time, like when I'm waking up at 5 a.m., I could just go on Instagram and scroll and scroll and scroll and waste a bunch of time. I could go into my email inbox and look through all of the emails that I'm getting and spend a whole bunch of time stuck in my inbox. But instead, I'm going to write down that from 5 to 6:30 a.m., I'm going to do something, whether that's create content, whether that's answer emails to customer service things, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But if I have it on the schedule and I'm thinking about it ahead of time, I'm less likely to waste that time. Just like I'm less likely to waste money on stuff I don't need at the grocery store. By going online and ordering it all online and just driving and picking it up, or you can have it delivered to you, you are not wasting the time, energy, and money and brain power to go do all of those things, that task. So do that today. Grab a calendar, whatever your preferred way of using the calendar is, and start being intentional about how you spend your time, because that is the real currency now. Is there's a finite number of hours in the day, and we have to make sure those are maximized, especially when we have things like holidays, like family, like hosting, all of those things. We have to really be smart about how we're spending our time. Yes, organization is absolutely key, Kathy, for sure. And just intention, right? Kathy, I know you were at the Innovative Convention, and one of the things that I found fascinating was what one of the presenters was sharing is it was a big circle of time and how people divide it and what they're actually spending your time with. And if you keep track of if you start your week off not only planning out what you want to spend your time doing, but then go back and track about what you actually are spending your time doing, I feel like that's the key, is really saying, okay, I had content creation scheduled Monday night from 7 to 9. What did I actually spend that time doing from 7 to 9? Did I just put it off to the back burner and spend my time watching a show? Or did I spend that time calling my mom because she needed me? Or did I spend that time actually like crushing it and getting my to-do list done? Not only are you planning ahead, but you're really analyzing what your time is doing and what your time is worth and what the results are that you actually are creating with spending that time wisely. I feel like that is part of the key too. So planning ahead and then assessing and tracking how that time was spent if it's better spent somewhere else. So those are my suggestions for today on the Monday Morning Marketing Show, really thinking ahead and planning out your time so you can fit in the marketing for your business. Being intentional about it and planning it first thing in the morning, maybe the beginning of the week. Mondays is a perfect day, Marketing Monday. You might as well get it done today. So that is my suggestion. I will see you guys here tomorrow on Rosemary Watson Productions, where I'm going to show you guys behind the scenes of my Google Calendar and how I manage my time, the tool that I choose to use, and maybe it'll help you guys get a kind of a handle on that. Talk to you guys later.